Dashboards are powerful tools for visualizing business performance, but many beginners struggle to build them. They often get lost in complex software features or create cluttered layouts that make it difficult to find critical information. A successful dashboard does not require expensive tools or advanced coding skills. It relies on clear organization, simple structures, and focused metrics. This video provides a step-by-step guide to building a simple, highly effective dashboard from scratch using basic spreadsheet tools. We will explain how to structure your raw data, create intermediate summary tables, and choose the right visual charts to represent your key performance indicators. You will learn how to design a layout that guides a viewer's eye to the most important metrics first. By the end of this lesson, you will be able to build clean, professional-looking dashboards that help your team make informed decisions. First, let us explore the foundational rule of dashboard design, the separation of raw data from summary views. Many beginners make the mistake of building charts directly on top of their raw data sheets. This practice makes the spreadsheet messy, slow, and prone to formatting issues. To prevent this, you should adopt a three-tier architecture: the data tier, the logic tier, and the presentation tier. The data tier contains your raw, unedited export files from your databases or business platforms. This data should be structured in a clean, tabular format with clear column headers and no empty rows. The logic tier sits in the middle, using formulas like sumifs, countifs, and pivot tables to aggregate the raw data into compact, structured summary tables. Finally, the presentation tier is your actual dashboard interface. This sheet should contain only your final charts, key performance indicators, and interactive filters, entirely hidden from the complexity of the underlying calculations. This modular structure ensures that when you import new raw data next month, your summary tables and charts update automatically without breaking. It also makes your spreadsheet much easier to audit and troubleshoot, as you can trace errors back to specific formulas in the logic tier rather than hunting through raw data rows. Keeping these tiers separate is the single most important step in building dashboards that scale with your business operations. Consistently label each sheet in your workbook clearly, using names like raw data, summary logic, and dashboard. This simple naming convention helps you stay organized and prevents other team members from accidentally deleting your core formulas. Furthermore, keeping the presentation tier clean means removing unnecessary grid lines, hiding sheet tabs if necessary, and locking the cells that contain labels and charts. This step protects your dashboard from accidental edits by users who only need to view the report. When you build a template, you want it to be as robust as possible, meaning that anyone can open the file, select a filter, and read the results without risk of corrupting the formulas. This design philosophy is standard in professional business intelligence workflows. Second, we must examine how to choose the right visual elements for your dashboard. A common trap is using too many complex charts, such as 3D pie charts or busy dual-axis charts, which confuse the viewer. For a simple dashboard, stick to 3 core chart types: line charts, bar charts, and key metric cards. Line charts are best for showing trends over time, such as monthly revenue or website visits. They allow the viewer to spot growth or seasonal dips instantly. Bar charts are ideal for comparing categories, such as sales by product line or performance by sales representative. Key metric cards, also known as KPI blocks, are large, bold text callouts that display a single, high-priority number, such as total profit or active customers. When designing these elements, focus on clarity and simplicity. Avoid using multiple bright colors, which distract from the data. Instead, select a neutral base color, like gray or navy, and use a single accent color like blue to highlight key data points or trends. This minimalist approach ensures that your dashboard remains readable at a glance. Furthermore, make sure to add clear titles, labeled axes, and legend keys so that anyone can interpret the charts without needing an explanation. A well-designed chart tells a story immediately, enabling stakeholders to make decisions without wading through rows of raw numbers. This clarity is crucial when presenting to executives who have very little time to study reports. To implement this, you should keep your chart formatting clean. Remove background grid lines from your charts, delete unnecessary borders, and format numbers appropriately, such as showing currency symbols or percentage signs. When you display sales numbers, round them to the nearest thousand or million to keep the chart clean. For example, instead of writing $1,234,000, write 1.2 million. This microformatting step makes the numbers much easier to digest, ensuring your audience focuses on the trend rather than calculating values in their heads. Finally, we must address layout design and interactive filters to make your dashboard user-friendly. A good layout follows the standard Z pattern of reading, where the viewer's eye starts at the top left, moves across to the top right, and then scans down the page. Therefore, you should place your most critical KPI cards, such as total sales or conversion rate, at the very top left of your sheet. Secondary comparison charts should occupy the middle section, while detailed breakdown tables belong at the bottom. This hierarchy helps users grasp the overall health of the business before digging into specific details. To make your dashboard interactive, you can add slicers or drop-down filters in the logic tier. These tools allow users to filter the entire dashboard by region, salesman, or date range with a single click. When building filters, ensure that all charts are linked to the same summary table so that the data updates consistently. Additionally, hide grid lines, use consistent fonts, and add generous white space around your elements. These small formatting details give your sheet a polished, software-like feel that builds credibility with stakeholders. By following this structured process, you transform raw, chaotic datasets into a cohesive decision-making tool. To ensure your dashboard stays functional, establish a monthly update checklist. Before pasting new raw data, save a backup copy of your working file. Paste the new data into the raw data sheet, then verify that the summary tables in your logic tier are pulling the new date ranges correctly. Check that none of your chart ranges are cut off. This routine audit takes only a few minutes but prevents you from presenting broken reports to your stakeholders. When you build with structure, your dashboard becomes a reliable business asset. You will spend less time troubleshooting formulas and more time analyzing performance trends, which is where the real value of data lies. A clean, dynamic dashboard is the mark of a skilled professional who understands how to communicate numbers clearly. Data Skills Sprint teaches practical data skills for beginners and busy professionals. We break down spreadsheets, SQL, dashboards, automation, and analyst workflows into short, clear lessons. Every video is designed to help you learn one useful skill and apply it immediately at work. This video is general data education, not a guarantee of career placement, salary increase, or software certification. Code syntax and software UI change over time.